got me so close, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world. But I can love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got, the fancy things, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, baby, cross my heart and hope to die.
Hello everybody and welcome to the very first inaugural episode, number 1, of the Stone and Outdoor Living Center's Backyard Barbecue. I'm your host, Matthew Brewster, and I'm going to be teaching you guys some tips and tricks on different ways to cook on like the big green eggs, Lynx grills, any kind of other cooking that you would want to do at your backyard barbecues. This week what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple meatloaf. We made this last week at Bemis Point's Fall Fest. Had a lot of people that really liked it, and so I'm going to teach you people how to do it yourself. So as I said, we're making a meatloaf. It's a little different than your traditional meatloaf. We're mixing a pound of beef with a pound of ground pork, about a cup and a half or so of breadcrumbs of your choice, 3 eggs, about a half a bottle of your favorite barbecue sauce, which comes to about 6 to 8 ounces, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's one of the great things about meatloaf is you can really just kind of throw just about anything in there and it's going to taste good. And then some burning asphalt, sweet and spicy, almost famous rub. Now this, you don't need to be stingy with it. Go ahead and throw in as much as you want. Like I said, that's the thing about meatloaf, is you just kind of feel how much you need. So once you have all your ingredients in there, just get right in, start mixing everything up. Make sure you get both types of meat mixed in really well. You don't want to have one part of your meatloaf be all beefy, the other part be all pork. Now the mixture of beef and pork helps whenever you're cooking it in, a long, slow smoke type cook. The pork helps add a little bit of moisture to the beef, so you don't have to worry about your meatloaf getting too dried out. Alright, that's pretty good. So then you're going to take your big wad of meat here. Make sure you get all the little bits that were left in the bowl. And we've got a 9x5 loaf pan, pre-greased. Go ahead and just smush that in there. Make sure you get it into all the corners. And then before you put it on the egg, 4 pats of butter right down the middle. This helps with keeping it moist as well. So we've got our egg going at about 350 with some nice apple wood in there. We're going to put this on for about an hour and at 350, and that should give us the temperature we need. In addition to that, we've got some russet potatoes with some butter on them. Throw those right on the grill. They're going to cook up too and be ready to go in about an hour. So, you got everything on your grill. Your grill's set to 350. See y'all in about an hour. Let's go. So the meatloaf on the eggs pretty close to 165. We're just about ready. So we're going to get started on another one of our side dishes, some grilled asparagus. So we've got some nice asparagus spears here. We're going to do a little bit of olive oil and some Borsari seasoning made right here in Jamestown, New York. So this is some of the best seasoning I've ever had on steak, fish, veggies, just about anything. Get those covered real well, and then throw them right on the grill. Obviously make sure you get these going in a direction so that they don't fall down through and land in the coals, because that's no good. We'll give those about 5 minutes or so and they should be ready. Alright, the asparagus should be about ready. We'll pull that off. So there's the asparagus. Nice smoked baked potato. And the meatloaf. So now comes the fun part of trying to get these things out of the pan. Now if I did this correctly, this should have a nice hard crust going around the outside. Some of that sugar in the barbecue sauce caramelized just gives it a nice little crunchy crust going around the outside. And there we go. That's how to make your smoked meatloaf, baked potato, and some grilled asparagus. See you guys next time.